Hello everyone, my name is Makeda Valletta, also known as the Body Scientist and Queen Lioness. And I'm here today to talk to you about some cosmic egg stuff. Some of you may have seen my previous videos, Cosmic Egg Lecture Number 1 and Advanced Yoni Egg Exercise on YouTube. Check it out if you haven't seen it. But many of you know me as Makeda Valletta, the Sensual Strength Training teacher. So I teach a class called Sensual Strength Training. And in this video, I'm going to talk about how the egg can be beneficial for women who love women. Because a lot of times the emphasis is placed on the benefits for women who love men or women who are having sex with men. So if you don't know what the yoni egg is, here it is right here. Here's a peach moonstone yoni egg. This is a large one. But to give you a quick intro to it, like I said, you can check my videos. But these are for women, for us to work with internally in our vaginal canal to strengthen our sexual organs, to become more orgasmic. It helps us to become a lot more sensitive and a lot more orgasmic. It does help us to get more control over our muscles. So for a man who's having sex with us, if we contract our muscles, if you learn how to move your muscles left and right and front and back and up and down and clapping motions and all various sorts of combinations of that. If you learn how to do that and you do that while a man is inside of you, he will feel it and it will feel good to him. However, if you're a woman who has sex with women, you may be wondering, well, how does that benefit? But I will say, for one, the more you work with the yoni egg, it helps you become more orgasmic. So like, you just become a lot more sensitive to subtle vibration. And that's even if something is not penetrating you. Okay, you could be making love to your female partner, your female lover, or even if there are fingers inside of you, you'll be more sensitive to feeling that. Some women who use too many sex toys and vibrators, well, let me say vibrators, electronic sex toys. Some women who use too much of that become desensitized. So then they can't have an orgasm unless something is super rough or super intense. Whereas working with the egg makes you more sensitive, not less sensitive. So you become more sensitive to subtle vibrations to the point where you could be sitting on a bus or a train and just the vibration from that is setting you off and starting this fire and making you really aroused. So if you become that sensitive, connected with a female partner, and women who make love with women know that female sexual energy is very, very strong. It's like a generator. So to become more sensitive, that orgasmic energy from you and from her can intensify. And what you're feeling intensifies. Also, working with the egg helps to balance your hormones and center you, helps with the menstrual issues. So that's good whether you have sex with men or a woman. And also, the other thing is the childbirth part, because even if women are not, even if you have a female lover, you may still have children. And working with the egg really helps to connect you to yourself. Work on traumas and issues and strengthening, connecting, so that when you do, if you do choose to have children, and when you do, you are much more connected than you normally would be otherwise. And from the numerous stories I've heard from women who had children before working with the egg and then worked with the egg, they've all stated that it's helped them become even more connected than they were previously. So that can help as well, because we all know that after having babies, a lot of things can happen to our bodies, and that can affect our sex lives, and how quickly we recover has to do with how strong and elastic our muscles were to begin with. So it also can help with that as well. But also the increased wetness. Women who make love to women also appreciate that the same way men do. So don't, I made this video so that women who don't engage in sex with men often or at all don't have to feel like, oh, well, what is it for me? It's only for a man's pleasure, because it's not. It's for you too. Whether you have sex with men, whether you have sex with women, whether you have sex by yourself, you become a lot more sensitive. Everything feels better to you. And if you have a female partner, then both of you can even work with the egg together. And you can play with your eggs together, and you can build up energy together, because all women who work with eggs know that the more you work with them, it builds up a lot more sexual energy within you. Brings out your special powers. And when you start working with 2 eggs and multiple eggs and adding weight, it really builds up a lot of energy in you. And so imagine 2 women or more doing that together, cultivating energy together. It makes you very aroused, and having orgasms is a great benefit to that, because as women, the more orgasms we have, the better it is for our hormones and our health. Okay? So I just made this quick video as I'm working on my book. I'm completing Mystical Goddess Eggs. It will be done very soon. I know many people have heard me talking about a book for a while that hasn't been done, but I've decided to break my book up into series, because otherwise I'd never finish it, because there's so much information that I want to put and I don't want to leave anybody out. So I just decided to make this quick video before I'm finished. But you can look out for my book, Mystical Goddess Eggs, coming out soon. And you can find me on Facebook at Makeda Valletta The Body Scientist. And you can check out my blog, thebodyscientist.com/blog. Thank you, and have a great day. And if you don't have an egg, I highly suggest that you get one. Peace out.